I've made an awful mistake. For the last 2 months, I'm building a startup that should make people's lives more curious and playful, a physical operating system. I've been talking to people to understand whether the thing I'm building overall makes sense, to understand what are needs and problems of people. Today, I understood all at once that I was wrong in how I did my research, because I should have asked people about overall their problems, what they are facing, what they are interested in. And I was coming to it from topics that I am interested in and asked them questions based on those topics. It's good in one and only thing, in marketing, because then, you have some phrases, some understanding of what people think and how they talk about the subject that you are interested in and that you are already building your product in. But before building anything, before making anything, it's nice to know what people want. The question is, when you have passion towards something, towards a very certain topic, you have a very certain thing of interest to you. For example, for me that was handwriting through ages, physical technologies overall, how they stand against digital technologies. In my previous project it was city, how people move around the city, what problems do people have with city. And in that previous project it was quite good, it was much less problematic than here, because here I just started my research from topics that interest me. If you have any opinion about that, in comments you may write what attitude is good. Is it good to at first follow your passion, to follow what you want to research, or is it good to follow problems people already have and then try to stick it to what you want to do? How creatives solve their creative tasks already? What tools do they use? Why have they chosen them? What do they find good in those tools, and what do they find bad? How they want to improve their creative life? How do they deal with creative threats and crises? How do they make creative decisions? What projects are they making overall, and what projects do they want to do? What is their work-life balance? How do they balance their creative projects and their personal life, for example? The first thing I should ask to people when I'm researching is probably this. I find topics that are interesting to both of us and overall build a better connection. How does this designer, how does this writer, how does this filmmaker do his tasks today already? What does he feel about making this next project? How does he feel when he's back home from his work? Correspondence, to find that similarity in what people are already talking about, in what you are interested in, and to merge it, to combine it. That's why now I want to have a new series of talks. Make this research again. You may help me a lot if you just spend 5 minutes with a Google form that I have in comments. It will help me enormously. It will help me to understand what do you do, how do you feel, what are your problems, what do you think about. And it will help me to build much better thing that may change life of people around us. That may change how you do creative projects and how you live your life, and to truly make it more curious, playful, earthy, and beautiful. Thank you that you watched this. If you have thoughts, also write them in comments. And goodbye. See you in the next video.